Hola mi gente, this is Noan El Boricua. I'm really excited because of the fact that today is the official second unboxing of anything on this channel. So if you're joining us for the first time, welcome to Fuel Pasión podcast, where we're really all about cultura, faith y conexiones, but it's within the cultura where I love to talk about some tech. So our first video, if you guys want it, I'll put it up here so you guys can check it out. It was around the branding for the iPad Air Magic Keyboard, where I did the branding with dbrand. And full disclosure, this is not sponsored by dbrand. Full disclosure, I wish Apple would have sent me this, but I bought it, so it is what it is. But we're gonna open it today, so señoras, señores, let's go. All right, welcome back, you guys. I'm super excited. As an homage to Jacques Slade, he does really cool unboxings with footwear. So he likes to do his drum beat. I'm gonna do a little different version, like more of a percussion. So like, all right. So with that being said, I'm really excited. So this is the iPad Mini, and shout out to Everyday Dad. He did not realize that the word actually says mini. I clearly saw that on the first take, so I'm gonna give you a break on that. Much love to you, Everyday Dad. You guys go check him out. But yeah, super excited. So we're gonna just go ahead and unbox this. So the famous all right. So this is just really to understand just really like what this is all about. Now we are gonna do some videos. There's gonna be a full-on breakdown of the video where I'm actually going to compare it with the iPad Air 4 that I have. And you may be asking, why would I want to get an iPad Mini? And man, first initial impressions, this is really cool. Of course, it always says designed by Apple in California. And just really quick, so of course comes with the charger, USB-C cord, so always good to have these. Super side note, we did get I got a new iPhone Pro 13. I didn't realize that you have to buy this charger separately, and realized I could have just waited and I could use this one, but it's okay. But really cool to be able to see this. Look, I know if you're watching this for the first time, you've probably seen a bunch of different unboxings, and this is just my first initial impressions, but I am a guy that loves to read the instructions, and just kind of really cool to see some of this for you guys of easy just breakdown. So I'll put that down there and I'll just set this aside. And I know there's a sticker in there, but I want to know in the comments who really uses the stickers, because I've never ever used a sticker before. But this is really cool, man. I think Apple's very good. And I will say, like, the texture on the boxing, many have said that depending on what device you're buying at Apple, as of late, the sustainability side of it has been very intentional, which I would agree. It's very intentional. And I did go with the space gray. And you guys probably see that there. Space gray. Low key, I wish it would have been blue, because I ordered the blue and Sierra blue. Sierra blue. I don't know if this is called Sierra blue for the iPad Air. We can verify that, but close enough. Okay. Many of you guys know. If you don't know, my favorite color is blue. Of course, Dodgers, my screensaver, everything. So now when we do the in-depth interview, one of the first things, we know that this launched September 24th. We also know that there are a few colors that came out. We do know that there's a 64 gigabyte as well as a 256 gigabyte, all which you can do Wi-Fi, like if you want to buy like a separate thing for AT&T or Verizon or wherever that is. But first initial impressions, very light. I will say that, super light. I've had an iPad Mini before, but I will say I am not the biggest guy with, like, as far as hands, but this feels really comfortable, which, if you guys know, the iPad Pencil 2 actually now goes with this. So this is actually really good to be able to take notes. I'm actually really impressed. I've never owned an iPad Mini, and of course it says hola or hello, and this is actually really cool. So we're going to do a really quick setup. Going to just do my regions, United States, and we'll go ahead and do the quick start. I'm really random with some of this stuff, so it's crazy that the battery's at 95% to come out the box. So if you're in a hurry and you wanted to do something really quick, ideally you can do that. And I think for me, just kind of seeing really, and I think for many people know that the edges. So this system is really, or the design of it is very clean. We also see the camera, I want to say it's 12 megapixels. And thank you very much for verifying that. And the other cool thing about this is that what I love about this is that one of the key features on this is going to be the actual front-facing camera. So if you guys know, there's center stage. Now, again, this is just first initial impressions. I'm really excited about this. And I think the cool thing about understanding this is that my goal is to really understand the importance of like how to be a better note taker. So first initial impressions, we did kind of cut and edit here. I did not know, again, that I can actually set it up with my iPad. So I literally just, you know, there's a little circle that comes up and I just scanned it. And the other cool thing about this, I forgot, is telling me is that is Touch ID. I'm setting it up right now. And I have seen videos where they do various fingers, just depending if you're in landscape mode, when you're consuming content. Now, for me, ideally, what I want to use this for, many know or may not know, I love writing. That is one of the biggest things that I love doing. And, you know, I'm grateful for my grandmother, my abuelita, that she was always really intentional of like making sure that I would write down my thoughts, any ideas that I would have. And sure enough, it is something that has stuck with me. All right, so we have, it also tells you can add another finger here. So we'll go ahead, we're gonna set that up later. But here's the thing. So many people, Apple consumers out there, connoisseurs, that are aficionados, that you just really love certain things consistently. I feel you on that 100%. But I will say that it's like muscle memory. So for me, with the iPad Air 4, I've actually seen that I've gotten very used to the Touch ID. So for me, it's in the same place. So for me, I will see no issue as far as like the consistent of like Touch ID on my iPad Air 4 to now the iPad Mini 6. I should be okay with that. I am not looking to really consume it as of yet. Again, going back to what I said earlier, I love to write. I want to journal. I want to be able to write some ideas down. I'm thinking off top right now, though, it's like, I don't think I need another Apple Pencil. There's no point. I could just change it in and out. As you guys saw, I've been kind of going back and forth. So for me, one of the key things is that I'm going to get a skin for this. I do want to get a folio case, which is unreal because in store, as far as here in Los Angeles, in California, I cannot find a folio case as far as in the Apple stores. Again, I like to go to the Apple store. There's a particular color that I'm looking for. It's the electric orange. And I wanted it like for this moment to be able to present to you guys. Again, Apple did not send me this. You know, nobody sponsored this. This is something that I bought. I picked it up at a local Target just because it was there. I picked it up. Why not? I did go with the 64 gigabyte only because I will not be taking videos. This is really more just a journal, and I will be utilizing a lot of like Evernote, Notion, as well as Notes in general from the native app here for Apple, which, by the way, we are going to have a whole nother episode on that. So ideally, just to finish this out for you guys, brand new, lightweight. Many of you guys have probably already had this for a couple weeks. Let me know what are some of your first initial thoughts about the new iPad mini. But for me, I will say very comfortable in hand, very lightweight. And I just love the fact that I can put a pencil to this and to be able to write and take notes. That's something that's really big for me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And again, we're going to have an opportunity to talk about what are the productivity apps that I use. We're going to compare the iPad Air to the iPad mini. And you guys, I just want to say thank you guys so much. And yeah, I'm really excited. So this next episode you guys are going to see is going to be a lot of fun where we're going to do more overhead shots. And our producer in the back is going to have some more fun with this. He clearly got attacked by a stand earlier, so that's okay though. But yeah, it should be a lot of fun. Thank you guys so much. Muchas gracias, la verdad, cada uno de ustedes. And that's what we do here, man. We're all about Spanglish. We're all about cultura within tech. And remember, it doesn't matter if you're creative or you're a student or maybe you're a professional. I really think that you can use this if and when you do have it in your budget, or maybe you're a business owner, or maybe you're a director at schools. This is something I think that would be kind of clutch as far as what's coming to mind right now after opening it in this video. So I'm gonna leave it at that. You guys, thank you guys so much.